I recently beat Castlevania 64 on my stream, and I gotta say, I think the game gets a bad rap. The visuals and music are great for an N64 game. I didn't find the combat too bad, and I thought the story was actually pretty decent. The bosses were also really cool to see. That being said, the game definitely has some flaws, but I'd like to give some tips that can help get you through it. Castlevania 64 has kind of a weird control scheme. Instead of the C buttons being camera or something like that, essentially they're just 4 more random buttons. Left is a close range melee attack, right picks up items and is your general action key. Top changes the camera, and if you hold down it goes into first person view. Finally, C down does the item attack. Speaking of controls, let's get the elephant out of the room.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Life sucks.
Magical Nitro is set down next to the wall using the C right button. I don't know how James got that far without picking up any items or not interacting with anything. Yes, the mission is slow and you can't jump, but it's not poorly designed, and there's a dedicated button for placing it at the objective. However, the most important button has to be the C up button. There are 3 camera modes: normal, action, and battle. Normal is weird and just kind of flows around. Action usually tries to be behind you, so this is mostly what I would use for platforming section. Battle tries to focus on the enemy, however, you can use the R button to lock on, and this helps a lot. If you're in a rough spot, either during platforming or combat, try changing the camera and see if that helps. Attacking can kind of feel weird at first, but you just need to keep this in mind. You need to be facing the enemy and in range to attack. Facing the enemy can be kind of hard because there is a turning animation, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. The range will be represented by the mark around the enemy. If it's red, you should be good to go. Platforming sections are probably the worst part in the game, but I think there's 2 tips that help a lot. First is to take your time. This is a much slower game and fall damage hurts. The second thing is always hold down A when jumping towards a platform. If you miss but are holding down A, there's a good chance that you'll grab onto the ledge. Also have confidence in your jumps and just keep on holding the direction N A and it'll usually work out. However, keep an eye out for enemies. Make sure the way is clear before you start jumping. And that's pretty much it. I hope this helps you get through this notorious game. Later.